Well,
Yeah. Would you be surprised if Jack is able to defend every takedown?
every takedown?
Yeah.
No, it's not possible. Every takedown.
Yup. Islam Makhachev just said that it's impossible to be able to stop every single takedown. That it is not possible that JDM, sure, maybe he'll be able to stop one or two, but he will not be able to stop the takedowns coming, my people. Yo. Now, I'm starting to see supreme confidence come from Islam Makhachev, but the question is he overlooking JDM? Over the week, we've been keeping a close eye on Islam Makhachev. And, you know, him and Javier Mendez were talking about how they understand that this fight is the toughest fight of their lives. But today, DC, while he's doing an interview with Islam Makhachev, is able to joke around with them a little bit, able to, you know, make it more of just an interview, more of a talk between friends by friends. And during this interview, Islam Makhachev says that it is impossible for JDM to stop all his takedowns, which, hey, man, you've seen Dustin Poirier stop a couple takedowns. Alexander Volkanovski was able to stop a couple takedowns, okay? And that's somebody who's coming from the bantamweight division, who moved up to the lightweight division. Don't forget, all right? So in my opinion, hearing this, I do understand that Islam Makhachev will be able to get takedowns, but he must not underestimate JDM and walk in there and think, yeah, I'm going to be able to take this guy down for sure. You don't know that, all right? You do know that. But in my opinion, I do think he's going to be able to take down JDM. You know, in that Dustin Poirier and Alexander Volkanovski fight, you know, when he shot in the middle of the ring, it was actually a lot tougher for him to get the takedowns. Dustin Poirier was sprawling, getting those legs out of there really fast. Volkanovski, super fast movement, but every single time he was able to push him up against the cage, that's where his takedowns are a lot more successful. So JDM needs to stay off the cage, stay in the middle of the pocket, box around the ring, and go to the body. We've seen Dustin Poirier absolutely crush the body of Islam Makhachev. And in my opinion, somebody like JDM, who probably hits harder than Dustin Poirier, a lot bigger, a lot stronger, where in my opinion, when Islam Makhachev had Alexander Volkanovski up against the cage, there were times where Volkanovski was able to make it 50-50. He pushed Islam Makhachev against his back on the cage, and that was just pure power. And I say to myself, dude, JDM is probably way stronger than Alexander Volkanovski, but skill-wise, we're going to see if he possesses the same tactical defense in the grappling as Alexander Volkanovski did. Now, another thing that he said talking to DC was that he has supreme confidence in his striking, that he can strike with anybody, that he struck with Dustin Poirier and he struck with Alexander Volkanovski. Now, guys,
Are you comfortable standing and striking with Jack Della Maddalena if you need to for 25 minutes?
It's not like fighting, like wrestle against boxer. I will strike. I can strike with anyone, you know. Mm-hmm. I strike with Dustin all fight almost. I strike with Volk.
do not let JDM hit your body. Because Islam, I know you're bigger, you're a lot stronger. This is the first time that you're fighting at 170 pounds with this muscle. Even though the lactic acid, and you've had 12 months to prepare for this, it is the first time that you're stepping into a cage against a guy who's going to go 100% with you. Not all those guys in the training camp, your buddies, your cousins, were going 100% with you because they don't want to injure you. So now, in my opinion, you say you can strike with this guy. Well, do not get hit to the body. Use your head movement. If anything, you're coming from the smaller weight class. Try to be the faster man in this fight because JDM's boxing is so amazing. I got a feeling that if he can rip the body of Islam, and also at the same time, the lactic acid hopefully builds up in the muscles of Islam Makhachev, he will gas out, okay? It is possible. We haven't seen Islam Makhachev gas out horrendously yet, but it is possible that this can happen, bro, scientifically. Muscles react, and if you're going to the body, bro, I think it's a perfect game plan. Now, stay off the cage. Where Islam Makhachev was talking with DC, in my opinion, he's getting more confident because he's talking to a guy like DC. He's not speaking to interviewers. He's speaking to his buddy. One last thing. he does mention that he doesn't see the size difference when it came to facing off with JDM for the first time on top of that building, my friends. And I said the same thing. Look at them stand right next to each other. Islam MAKHACHEV saying last week he weighed 191 pounds. I really do not think there is going to be a size difference in this fight until after the weigh-ins.
Was he bigger than you thought whenever you stood in front of him?
No, he's looks like same tall, but maybe inside the cage he's gonna be couple kg bigger than me. But still, if the fight day, you come to my room and give me some food, we will win the same.
We'll see how big JDM comes back Saturday night, my friends. This guy has big legs. He has a bigger body than Dustin Poirier did. He had a bigger body than Alexander Volkanovski did. So, with Islam MAKHACHEV talking to DC, it actually got my body a little bit more anxiety, nerves, because, you know, I see Islam MAKHACHEV completely respecting JDM. But in this interview, I think to myself, yo, you never know how things are going to turn out, man. And I'm absolutely excited for this fight. We had the media interviews today. Not the best questions asked. Not, you know, I mean, that's how it is. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a fantastic, fantastic fight. Tomorrow, the last press conference fight of the weigh-ins, man. It's time, bro. It is time to see who is the best welterweight in the world, my friends. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'm out.